Hey there everyone, it's BTM Kiwi back again with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 stream. So, as the title says, we are going. I decided to do a night flight. I was initially going to try to attempt the achievement for that's something I forgot to check. I was going to try to do the achievement from flying from the airport near Asobo Studios to um, Seattle. So instead, because they said it was going to take about 10 hours, and I don't know how long that would take with even SimRate, and then I don't know if SimRate will void the achievement, I decided just to do a shorter flight. So we're going to do, so that would have been from France to the west coast of America, pretty much. So we're still flying to KSEA, or Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, but we're flying from Chicago O'Hare International Airport, which is an airport I've seen quite a bit of on YouTube, because I have a thing followed to do with a guy that does plane spotting there, showing all the planes landing and taking off there. But it is currently nighttime there, so I thought we'd do maybe a night flight. Probably not the best for a stream because obviously can't see too much in terms of scenery. We've got someone called Moose Knuckles flying in the Super Hornet, and I did think about maybe doing a Super Hornet stream for you, but I don't really know how to utilize it properly. I can muck around and just fly around with it, but it would be nice to learn the ins and outs of like the software and stuff that runs it, so that we could maybe do a flight plan in it. Anyway, so let's. I should have done this beforehand because it's reset everything again. That's not cool. I don't know why. This is really annoying. I should have checked that before. I didn't think to because I've done it. I did it the last time. Landing path can go off. Jesus, it's all on. I don't know if that should be on or not because I'm pretty sure the plane does that for you anyway. Really? Save. Make sure it's got my correct profile then. Yeah, my controller profile. Good. Got another F-18. All right, now that we have got that sorted, let's start sorting now the bulk of our crap we need to do. It's very annoying. Alright, so we've got to put the battery on and that's stiff.
Battery switch. On. Standby power selector. Auto. External power. Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Could you please send a ground power unit?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. A ground power unit is on the road.
Huzzah, thank you.
On if available. APU selector.
Battery off. Alright. Pull this back. Alright, so now that I can see that, alright, November 4th, December 1st, that's in date. Reference airport, we're at KORD. We are at gate K16 heavy. We're at a heading of 044. And we take this, pop that in there. Alright, once again, KORD. And we are going to KSEA. KSEA. So that's worked, because we can see up here it's popped it in, even though it hasn't put it in there, and now it just has. Our company route is KSEA. And it will be probably 01. Yep, because there's nothing already pre-programmed. Alright, now to start with the flight plan. We're just going straight out direct from runway 28 right to Maikai. Or Mikey. Another direct to Moni. We're then doing another direct to Ayana. We then have another direct to FSD, which will be a VOR. There we go. We then have another direct to KP87A, whatever that is. Okay, that's going to take it in. I wasn't too sure that would do that. Another direct to KU0. Pretty sure it's a 0, not an O. Yeah, 06U. Okay. Direct to another VOR MLP. And that's our flight plan. Because then the next point is the star, which is the Glazer 1 into KSEA. Glazer 1, 16 left. And I should check out the approach charts. So we're going 16 left, wasn't it? ILS, 16 left. And the ILS frequency for that is 110.3, and Jeez. When we start hitting the ILS, it wants us to be at 6,000 feet. Ah, no. The actual point we intercept the ILS is properly for the glide slope is 1,900 feet. Jeez. By the looks of it. Yeah, so I think we don't really have any departure. Oh, look at that, the ILS is set already 110.3. It's nice when it works. Alright. Let's pop in our other stuff. Our cruise altitude will be flight level 380. Cost index is 320. Whoops. Reserves, don't care for that too much. Flaps, we'll do standard flaps 10. Maybe I should go 15. That doesn't change, okay. Alright, so let's have a look at our legs. Want this to... Oops. Land mode. Just go maximum range. Make sure that all links up nicely. And now we want to zoom in. So I want to make sure that the shape for the entry is right. That's about 10 miles out. All right. That looks about right. Yeah, I'm looking at another approach chart. Yeah, and it's saying it's like come in at 6,000, getting lower, and then you hit the glide slope at 19. So it's probably better to be at like 5,000 when we get there. When we start for that final turns. So that is accurate. Unless, of course, there's a higher one, which I'd probably want to take then. So I'm not too comfortable with being that low. And if shit loads, because Google's not wanting to load anything. Yeah, they're both 1,900. Alright. Oh, I'm happy with that. Let's put this back to map mode. Oh, that airport looks busy. That's as zoomed in as we can go. Airport data and terrain mode on, and where are the lights? For that. Let's go to 10. MFD brightness. Can I get this piece right in here? Nope. Where's the lights for up here? I know there's brightness somewhere for it. Range, it's not it, it's not it, it's not it. Where is it? I've seen it. Down here somewhere. Those can go down. Here we go. There we go, that's better. Let's throw it down here. It's probably a bit bright. It's fine. Leave that at 50. Dome light, glare shield brightness. Alright, we've got that sorted now. And that central floodlight's probably a bit too bright, to be honest. Dome light's fine. Let's just go down to 10%. It's a bit better, it's less harsh. Or am I doing the completely wrong thing? Okay, I'm going to put that back to what it was and just leave it now. Alright, that is us set. Taking off, landing, runway 16 left. Let's go takeoff phase, and let's continue on with our checklist. Let's get the jetway connected and all the other goodies.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, the jetway is going to be connected.
Ground
Food
BTM
on.
2408 November Zulu 2408. Could you please send the catering truck?
BTM 2408 November
Wish there
Zulu
was a button to skip it.
2408, the catering truck is on the road.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Could you please send the baggage?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, baggage is on the way.
Alright.
APU selector. Start then on. APU gen switches. On when avail lid. Fuel pumps.
Now I don't. It's going into winter over there in America. In the next few days. I can't believe over down here we're already
On.
at the end of spring.
Beacon. On.
Ugh.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 IFR to Seattle, ready to copy.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.0 squawk 7152.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 125.0 squawk 7152.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alright, let's get the ATIS.
O'Hare Airport Information India 04000.
2977.
Wind 214 at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature tree. Dew point 10. QNH 29er decimal.
2977.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 with Juliet ready to taxi IFR.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 taxi to and hold short of runway 28 right using taxiway Alpha 17 Alpha Alpha 19er Victor Tree Victor Victor 4 November Yankee. Contact tower on 132.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 28 right using taxiway Alpha 17 Alpha Alpha 19er Victor Tree Victor Victor 4 November Yankee BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Such a mouthful.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Alright, let's get some of these lights on.
Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting pushback.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 pushback request accepted.
What the hell is this person doing? They died.
Ground Southwest 2157 request
Oh,
taxi
come
to the gate.
on. I want to turn left.
Southwest 2157 taxi to gate Charlie 18 via taxiway Tango cross runway 28 right Tango Bravo Alpha 9 Alpha.
There's that guy
Ground
that
BTM
crashed.
2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting pushback tuck to steer the aircraft to the left. Ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting
what
the
happened
end of
there.
pushback.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 request to end pushback received.
Everything just died. That's really annoying. I don't know what happened there to make everything die.
Battery switch. On. Standby power selector. Auto. External power. On if available. APU selector. Start then on. APU gen switches.
So strange. I don't know why it's erroring. Probably doesn't like the fact I
when
put all that
available.
other stuff on.
Fuel pumps. On. Beacon. On.
Okay, let's get these engines started.
Thrust levers. Idle. APU bleed. On. Engine bleed air switches. On. Engine 4-start switch. Pull. Engine 4 fuel control switch. Run. ICAS.
It's so weird. It's super annoying. This is just taking way too much time to do all this crap because of these little errors happening. Alright, the fuel's been introduced when those engine symbols lit up there. I think it didn't like the fact I put on all the lights beforehand. Click, done.
Monitor. Engines 1, 2, 3. APU selector. Off. Lights. On.
All the power is going to be generated from that, from the engines. Let's get the airframe de-ice on auto, everything on auto, just in case. Window heat, auto. Alright, and we are set.
American 1052, taxi to the gate.
American 1052, taxi to gate Charlie 18 using taxiway Tango cross runway 28 right Tango Bravo, Alpha 9 or Alpha.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 18 using taxiway Tango cross runway 28 right Tango Bravo Alpha 9 or Alpha American 1052.
So that's how you do the ground steering with that. I'm guessing you use both. That guy is constantly doing takeoffs in our plane. No vax forgotten. Got to remember for the length of the plane, you have to kind of just swing it out over the line that you're wanting and then turn, which doesn't give you too much room, really. But notice how now the plane is like pretty much directly lined up on the line because you're aiming for the main carriage gear to be lined up.
Crown Aero Inlaces 186 taxi to the gate.
Aero Inlaces 186 taxi to gate Charlie 18 using taxiway Tango cross runway 28 right Tango Bravo Alpha 9er Alpha.
Here he is again.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 18 via taxiway Tango cross runway 28 right Tango Bravo Alpha 9er Alpha Aero Inlaces 186.
Is this the runway right here?
Tower BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 at runway 28 right ready for departure IFR to Seattle.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 QNH 29er decimal 77 wind 21414. Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Alright, everything's set. Our speed change on. Alright, everything's set. Let's go. They're not very well lined up. Push down on the throttle. Push down on the control yoke. And we have a takeoff speed of 170 or something like that. And rotate 10 degrees. Gear up.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Contact Chicago departure on 125.0. Good day.
Going to 125.0 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago departure BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing 3,900 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago departure QNH 29.77 continue to NYKI as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 verifies clocking 7152. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Chicago Center on 120.35. Good day.
.35 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing 9,300 feet, climbing 10,000
I'm already at
feet.
10,000 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago Center QNH 29.77 continue to Mickey as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Chicago departure on 125.0. Good day. 125.0 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago departure BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 10,000 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago departure QNH 29.77 continue to NYKI as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago departure BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Request flight level 240.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect flight level 240.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect flight level 240 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Chicago Center on
decimal tree 5 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing 12,200 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago Center QNH 29.77 continue to
Pardon me?
NYKI as planned.
Chicago Center BTM 2408
I think we wanted
November Zulu
380.
2408. Request flight level tree 40.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect flight level 340.
Yep, 380. So increase by another
Climb
4.
and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 40 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain flight level 220.
I just wish I could pick.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
At X1487 you are tree,
God.
5 miles east. Descend and maintain 2,700 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 19.
As you can see, all the runways for O'Hare.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Request flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level tree 80.
Descend
Go.
and maintain 2,700 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 19 or approach Avex 1487.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level tree 80 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Chicago Center UPS 117 tree is at 12,900 feet, descending 2,700 feet. UPS 117 tree Chicago Center QNH 29.79 continue as planned. UPS 117 tree, you are 40 miles east. Descend and maintain 2,700
I can't
feet.
see the
Expect
thing
vectors
anymore.
Visual runway 25 approach.
I think
Descend and maintain
we're a decent way out
2,700
from
feet.
the main
Expect
city.
vectors visual runway
I think we're
25
more in
approach.
suburbs
UPS
area.
117 tree.
Look at that little airport. Landings condominium. Look at all these little aerodromes dotted around everywhere. Must be so dangerous being that close to and in the path of a major international airport. So all these guys must be mates because they're all in the same plane and they're all flying with each other.
Chicago Center Skywest tree 751 is passing flight level tree 60 descending 10,000 feet.
SkyWest 3751 Chicago Center. Continue as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 climb and maintain flight level 320.
Rockford International.
Avex 1487 contact Rockford approach on 121.0.
It rings a bell.
Going to 121.0 Avex 1487.
Look at all the city lights.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 acknowledge last transmission.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Chicago Center on 127.0.
to 127.075 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing flight level 315, climbing flight level 320.
I wonder what all these blue lights, green lights are.
2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago Center, continue to money as planned.
Yeah, it's a bit bright. I suppose I can tell my passengers to...
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please expedite your descent flight level 320.
Oh, you haven't given me clearance to go up higher, have you? Sorry. Oh, I need to acknowledge that.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Monty turning and following heading 285 for Zoom on navigation.
SR22.
Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285 for resume on navigation BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Am I on map mode? Alright, there's the plane going past there that I just saw. That's what I wanted to see.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please expedite your descent flight level 320.
No, thank you. I wish to be high. Just like my flight plan once. This will shut her up.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Monty turning and following heading 285 for Zoom on navigation.
Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285 for resume on navigation BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Swift Flight 922 contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day.
Going to 123.75 Swift Flight 922.
We've got a pretty strong headwind. 87 knots. Oh, that's really strong.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please expedite your descent flight level 320.
Lady? No.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November
Why
Zulu
do they want me to
240,
go lower
continue to
than
monitor
what I
and
asked
following
for?
Heading 285 for Zulu navigation.
Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please expedite your descent flight level 320. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Chicago Center on 133.905. Good day.
133.905 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is at flight level 380 descending flight level 320.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 240 at Chicago Center. Continue to Moni as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Chicago Center on 132.8. Good day.
Going to 132.8 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing flight level 380 descending flight level 320.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago Center. Continue to Moni as planned.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Whoa, what the hell happened
continue to
there?
Moni turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course.
It's only just happened that it didn't like.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Did you hear my last transmission?
Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center
We're going pretty
BTM
slow, we've got a strong
2408
headwind,
November
102
Zulu
knots
2408
coming
requesting
nearly
vector
right
to
at
next
us.
waypoint.
That's a bit fucked.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course.
That's a really strong headwind.
Continue to Moni turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
That's really strong. No wonder the speed suddenly dropped, because we suddenly went in line with it. Why do you people want me at 320? But fine, if it will shut you guys up.
Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Request flight level 390.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, descend and maintain flight level 320, expect flight level 390.
Alright, I'm gonna drop that back down.
Descend and maintain flight level 320.
As soon as I change this, he did not want me to go high again.
2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Request flight level 380.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, descend and maintain flight level 320, expect flight level 380. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you hear my last transmission?
Descend and maintain flight level 320. Expect flight level 380 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
I wonder if it was because they wanted me to,
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408,
you
climb and maintain
assholes.
flight level 380.
What wankers?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I heard it.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Chicago Center on 127.05. Good day.
One 127.05 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Chicago Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 flight level 380.
BPM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Chicago Center. Continue to IANNA as planned.
Alright.
Chicago Center UPS 9er 39er is at flight level 390 descending 10,000 feet.
UPS 9er Chicago Center. Continue as planned. BPM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Minneapolis Center on 134.0. Good day. BPM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you copy?
Yes, I copy.
One 134.0 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Minneapolis Center, BTM 2408, November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408, November Zulu 2408, Minneapolis Center, continue to Foxtrot Sierra Delta as planned.
Let's just make sure that radio nav is still in. 110.3. All right. I wonder what all the red lights are. They must be taller buildings. Don't know where I am currently, but let's increase sim rate. Something just happened. A headwind happened. Feeling the plane's going to start going up and down, so roller coaster.
BTM 2408, November Zulu 2408, contact Minneapolis Center on 127.75. Good day. BTM 2408, November Zulu
November Zulu 2408. Minneapolis Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Minneapolis Center, continue to Foxtrot Sierra Delta as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Minneapolis Center on 132.05. Good day.
132.05 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Minneapolis Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Minneapolis Center. Continue to Foxtrot Sierra Delta as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 80. Sun Country 606 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 75 Boeing B748. Report them in sight.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 80 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Sun Country 606 traffic in sight.
So it looks like since the last update, we can speed up a bit more with the sim rate. So what I do is I fly lower sim rate all the way down to as low as it can go. Notice the strobes on the plane, how long they take to light up. Like 4 seconds, so it's like 1/4 speed. Half speed, normal speed. So normal speed it should go every second. So then when I do it once more, double, triple, quad. 5 times speed. And now we get the roller coaster effect.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 80. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you hear my last transmission?
Descend and maintain flight level tree 80 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Minneapolis Center on 125.1. Good day.
125.1 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Minneapolis Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing flight level tree 85, descending flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Minneapolis Center, continue to KP 87A as planned.
It's better. So that just puts me at the center of the radar, so I can see stuff behind and in front, but I prefer just to see stuff in front.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please expedite your descent flight level 380.
Surprised it hasn't tried going to it by itself. That's a bit better. I prefer it like that. I was wondering why it was looking a bit weird. And I should plug in the ATIS. Which is 118.0. Pop that in there. 118.0 as our standby. Looks like we're over a lot of empty country. One, two.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight. UPS 909er tree traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 375 Boeing B748. Report them in sight.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 have the traffic.
UPS 909er tree has the Boeing B748 in sight.
Ugh. The headwind just dropped a bit.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 90 generic. Report them in sight.
Oh, they're long gone.
Minneapolis Center, Singapore 7973 is passing flight level tree 90, descending 10,000 feet. Singapore 7973, Minneapolis Center, continue as planned.
Oh no, there they are over there.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, have the generic in sight.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Minneapolis Center on 126.8. Good day. Singapore 7973, traffic is 3 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level tree 75, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Singapore 7973, have the Boeing B748 in sight.
There it is, showing up on my radar. There's a little bit of inclement weather right here. That's odd.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please acknowledge.
Acknowledge what, you tool? Ah, handoff.
126.8 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Minneapolis Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree
Great, it
80.
got rid of my
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Minneapolis Center.
ATIS stuff
Continue
that I had
to
planned.
06U as planned.
or set in. That was a 118, wasn't it? Still got that strong headwind. It's slowing us down a lot. So I reckon if
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Minneapolis Center.
I
on
took
12
those
Central
landmarks and
flight.
waypoints being put onto the map world, when I do the button to look at landmarks and places of interest, instead of zooming in on those points that is my next target, it'll actually zoom into proper points of interest.
Minneapolis Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, Minneapolis Center, continue to KU 060 as planned.
Woo! Roller coaster for all my packs. That's the term for passengers.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 80. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you hear my last transmission?
Descend and maintain flight level tree 80 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Salt Lake Center on 126.85. Good day.
126.85 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Salt Lake Center. Continue to KU06U as planned.
Now if I bring up that, I'm over a whole lot of nothing, and it's going to ask me to get in contact with another frequency soon, probably once I go over that yellow line in the VFR map.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
And I think we're in a stall.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, please acknowledge.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 80 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Yeah, I was lucky we started going into a major stall.
2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Salt Lake Center on 127.75.
I think we're getting
Good day.
pretty close to our destination here.
One 127.75 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Salt Lake Center, continue to KU06U as planned. UPS 49er contact Salt Lake Center on 126.85. Good day. Going to 126.85 UPS 49er.
Okay, where's our top of descent? Yeah, we're coming towards the end of it. So our top of descent is after the Temple Point. There's the WTRD, Witchrow Point, which I can see there on the map, and it's literally just after that we need to start going down. And I guess we'll start our descent. We want to go to 6,000 and work our way down from there to 2,000 or 19 to pick up the glide slope. Our minimums for the ILS on a clear night, I'm guessing will be 200 or 200 meters, which is 633 feet. I think if we're Cat B, C, and D, okay, so we're going to be a Category D because of our speed that we want to land at, which is around the 150 mark. Cat D is between 140 and 165. So that's 633, and a Cat Category E is the final one, which is anything higher than that, which will probably be jets with small wings, like fighter jets and the like. So let's start setting that up now. Set the minimums for 633. We want to change it to barometer. And we can see it down there. Baro at 200. We'll do 650. Since 33 is closer to 650 than it is to 600. Looks like there's some stuff around, like mountainous stuff, which is small anyway. I think about 1,000 feet. And we should try to see if we can pick this up. Oh, I doubt we'll pick it up by now. When we get to the top of the descent, we'll try and picking up the ATIS for the QNH. But right next to the this airport we're going to is the Boeing headquarters. It's actually in Seattle. probably doing about a kilometre or two per second here.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25. Good day.
133.25 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level 380.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, Salt Lake Center, continue to Mike Lima Papa as planned.
For some reason it wants 6,100 for that. No thank you. We're not even at our top of descent yet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Salt Lake Center on 132.4. Good day.
132.4 for BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level 380.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, Salt Lake Center, continue to Mike Lima Papa as planned.
Yeah, they must be taller buildings that have the red lights on them. And we've got some air traffic here.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 410 generic. Report them in sight.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, have the generic in sight.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.4. Good day.
One 133.4 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, flight level 380.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Salt Lake Center. Continue to Mike Lima Papa as planned.
Speed up again with SimRate. SimRate is so handy. Aero Ranch.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Salt Lake Center on 132.4. Good day. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 acknowledge last transmission.
132.4 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Salt Lake Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 flight level 380.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Salt Lake Center. Continue to Mike Lima Papa as planned.
I was gonna say that's a bit odd. That Cessna's pretty high for a Cessna. I suppose it's a Cessna 252 Caravan, which I think is a turboprop. I think it's 252, but it's definitely the turboprop one, so they can fly higher because they're just a jet, an inverted jet engine. See, so that headwind we had has turned into a crosswind pretty much. So we're at the 2-hour mark of the stream, so we will be landing or starting our descent soon-ish, in probably 10 minutes. Hopefully less. I might just leave the let the plane do its thing, even at the sim rate when it's fluctuating up and down. As you can see on the map, we can see our destination now. It's 320 miles out. Mineral Co. So that company has its own airfield. Interesting.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact Seattle Center on 123.905. Good day.
Should be able to start to see the city lights soon.
Going to 123.905 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 flight level 380.
Beechcraft 350.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center. Continue to Mike Lima Papa as planned.
Shoshone Co. Weird.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Contact Seattle Center on 119.225. Good day.
Got another aircraft right in front of us.
to 119.225 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 flight level tree 80.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center. Continue to Golf Echo Golf as planned.
United Airlines. That came from the same airport I just came from. It's probably doing the same route. I should have had a look to see if there's any going to Seattle, or there's an airport there. Because then there's an achievement for following or copying the flight plan of another craft of a live traffic. I really need to do that at some stage. Alright, I need to double check to see where our top of descent is. Top of descent is just after that Witro.
West 4115, you are 30 miles south. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree approach by Takeoff transition. Clear to Takeoff.
Spokane
Descend
International.
and maintain 4,400 feet. Expect ILS runway tree approach by Takeoff transition. Clear to Takeoff SkyWest 4115.
There's the lights of Seattle, possibly. Most of America's cities are like that. They've got long, expanding highways, and then the cities are within a square area. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've managed to stick with it for this long.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Contact Seattle Center on 126.1. Good day.
And I want to thank you all. And I really should have asked this beforehand, but it just came to mind now.
126.1 for BTM 2408
Do you guys
November Zulu 2408.
enjoy or like these nighttime flights? If so, or if not, let me know. Because if not, then I will refrain from doing them while streaming. So then you guys all can see probably, I guess, more daytime scenery, which would probably be better. But
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center. Continue to TEMPL as planned.
I wonder if that's what that airline is, ASA, American Southern Airlines, maybe. Okay, this is the waypoint where we need to start.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 descend and maintain flight
Yeah.
level 300.
I was going to say we need to start descending. Yes, I heard you, lady.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, did you copy?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Descend and maintain flight level 300 BTM 2408 November Zulu
You're wanting me to
2408.
descend a bit sooner.
Alaska 715 contact Seattle Center on 132.6. Good day.
Let's see if we can pick up the ATIS. Nothing. Nah, nothing yet. Alright. Lipstick carrot.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Seattle Center on 132.6. Good day.
Going to 132.6 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing flight level 330, descending flight level 300.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center, continue to order as planned.
So I'm trying to find some
Seattle
other
Center, Alaska 1085
charts.
is at flight level 255, descending 10,000 feet. Alaska 715 contact Seattle Center on 120.3. Good day. Alaska 1085 Seattle Center, continue as planned.
Going to 120.3 Alaska 715.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, descend and maintain flight level 180.
180, huh?
Descend and maintain flight level 180 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Seattle Center on 120.3. Good day.
Going to 120.3 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is at flight level 295, descending flight level 180.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center, continue to local as planned.
Yeah, so the ATIS is 1180. So that's fine. Let's swap over and see if we can pick it up. Not yet, which is weird because we should be able to this close out at 100 miles out. But we are descending, so
Alaska 715 traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 240, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. United 14620 or 51 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 5,400
Ooh, that's
feet.
close.
Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Clear to Papa Alpha Echo. Alaska 715 or 59 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 5,900 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Clear to Papa Alpha Echo. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 traffic is 6 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 215 generic. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Clear to Papa Alpha Echo Alaska 715. Alaska 715, have the Boeing B748 in sight. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, have the traffic.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Clear to Papa Alpha Echo United 1461.
I guess we should try the ATIS again.
Alaska 1085, you are 61 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 6,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Clear to Papa Alpha Echo.
Seattle Airport information, India 08000.
3019.
Wind 165 at 10. Visibility.
Cool.
United 1461, contact Seattle Center on 128.5. Good day. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, traffic is 12 o'clock, 3 miles at 12,900 feet generic. Report them in sight. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Seattle Center on 128.5.
God, shut up.
Good day.
You asked me to acknowledge traffic.
128.5 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Center BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 12,100 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle Center QNH 30.19er, continue to Jackson as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 traffic is 11 o'clock, 2 miles at 12,100 feet generic. Report them in sight. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Your Tree 7 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition. Cleared to Papa Alpha Echo.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Papa Alpha Echo transition, cleared to Papa Alpha Echo BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Seattle Center United 1461 is passing 11,400 feet, descending 5,000 feet. United 1461 Seattle Center QNH 30.19er, continue to Papa Alpha Echo as planned. United 1461 traffic is 4 o'clock, 3 miles at 11,500 feet, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Seattle Center Alaska 715 is at 12,100 feet, descending 5,000 feet. United 1461, contact Seattle approach on 120.1.
Can I report the traffic in sight, please?
Alaska 715 Seattle Center QNH 30.19er, continue to Papa Alpha Echo as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, contact Seattle approach on 133.65.
Holy fuck, dude.
Good day.
133.65 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle approach BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 is passing 9,100 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 Seattle approach QNH 30.19er, continue to Papa Alpha Echo as planned.
Papa dappa dappa dappa. Can't tell. Oh, that's just cloud, okay. Jim and Julie's. So these people have their own airfield.
Seattle approach Alaska 715 is at 10,500 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Alaska 715 Seattle approach QNH 30.19er, continue to Papa Alpha Echo as planned. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
No thank you. I am not going to do that. You just told me to go down to 5,000. And now you want me to go to 7,000? I am not going to do that.
Seattle approach BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Z-key turning and following heading 225.
Continue to Z-key turning and following heading 225 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Let's start getting these lights on. put these on final, if I remember.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it, but okay.
Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle approach. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Wummel, turning and following heading 135.
Continue to Wummel, turning and following heading 135. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
So we've got everything set. We've got the range set for twinning. Gonna pop it down to 10.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle approach. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Kenmo, turning and following heading 120.
Continue to Kenmo, turning and following heading 120. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Once we're on final, which will be this last turn here, I believe let's pop the range up.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Just drop it to 3,000. "26 kilometers out."
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, climb and maintain 3,200 feet.
No, thank you.
Climb and maintain 3,200 feet BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle approach BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 requesting vector to next waypoint.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, continue to Carful turning in following heading 160.
Oh.
Continue to Carfo turning and following heading 160 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Lock. Landing gear out.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, you are 11 miles north of Seattle.
The glide slope is coming
Contact
down.
Seattle Tower on 120.9 when inbound.
Tower on 120.9 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle Tower BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 10 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach.
Alaska 19er, turn next taxiway. BTM 2408 November Zulu 240 at Seattle Tower. QNH 30.21125 at 14. Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Seattle Tower United 14619 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach. Alaska 19er, turn next taxiway. United 1461 Seattle Tower. QNH 30.21125 at 14. Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach. Alaska 19er, contact
we're
ground
all
on
set.
126.25. Cleared ILS runway
Let's just
16
get
left
this
approach.
stuff
United
on.
1461. Going to 126.25 Alaska 19er.
There's the Boeing airport. This is probably where this plane was all put together and had its first flight for testing.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408, follow the generic on short final. Wind 125 at 14. Caution the generic landing runway 16 center. Cleared to land runway 16 left.
Cleared Cleared to land runway 16 left BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
Delta 460 exit runway when able. United 1461 number 2 for
Approaching
landing.
minimums. Let's
Follow
put
the aircraft on
auto
final. Wind 125 and 14.
throttle off.
Caution the generic landing runway 16 center. Cleared to land runway 16 left.
Make sure I'm keeping at that speed that we want.
Cleared to land runway 16 left number 2 United 1461.
Double check.
Seattle
Auto brakes on. Speed brakes
runway
on.
16 left approach. Delta 460 exit runway when able.
All the lights on.
Alaska 715 Seattle Tower. QNH 30.21.125 at 14. Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Ooh,
Cleared
Jesus.
ILS runway 16 left approach Alaska 715.
We did. We did.
Delta 460 turn next taxiway.
500,
Delta 460 contact ground on 126.875.
400, 400, 300,
126.875 Delta 460. United 1461 go around.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20,
Alaska 715 follow the aircraft on short final. Wind 165 at 12. Cleared to land runway 16 left. Cleared to land runway 16 left Alaska 715. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 exit runway when able.
There we go. Auto brake off.
United 1461, did you copy?
Nice landing there. It's always a bit misleading, isn't it, with the size of the aircraft?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 exit runway when able. United 1461 contact Seattle approach on 120.
Not sure if I'm meant to actually exit here.
.1 United 1461. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 turn next taxiway. BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 contact ground on 121.7.
One two 1.7 BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Seattle ground BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 request taxi to the gate.
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408 taxi to gate Sierra 12 using taxiway Lima Bravo.
Taxiing to gate Sierra 12 using taxiway Lima Bravo BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408.
They can come off now. had to slow her down a little bit there for obvious reasons. The brakes a little. So we're on gate S12. Park brakes on. APU gen power. Boeing 748. Oh, pardon me, that's the same plane as I am, 747-8. He's going to be parking up right next to me. And I don't think there's going to be enough room for him because of his wings. Wish I could beep the horn because the plane has a horn. Oh, mate. And he has quit the match already by the looks of it. Look at all these general planes that are coming from different.
Horizon Air 239er 0, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Let the engine cool down for a minute, which I probably already have.
Horizon Air 239er 0, continue taxi.
Seattle ground, BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Could you please send the catering truck?
BTM BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. The catering truck is on the road.
Seattle ground.
Getting rid of the
BTM
baggage, getting rid of the
2408
any
November
catering
Zulu
stuff that
2408.
might be
Could you
still on the
please send
plane.
baggage?
BTM 2408 November Zulu 2408. Baggage is on the way.
And we don't need a power supply.
Roger, Horizon Air 2390.
Alright, that's all set. Yes, APU on, APU generator on. Let's shut off the engines. Same way we started them, 3 and 4. And 1 and 2. The engines are still spinning. It stopped. Alright, engine bleed. Off. 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 Window heat off. Battery on. APU off. APU bleed off. Let's turn all these. Lowest possible. And there was a light switch up here, wasn't there? Off, off, off. Okay, so glare shield. And she's back to a cold and dark state. And some fog's rolled in. That is us. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you guys did, you know what to do. Hit that follow button so you get notified when I go live next with whatever I go live next with. I'll also be exporting this to my YouTube channel. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, you can follow the link underneath my live stream panel, because I upload clips and stuff to there, which you can't do to here on Twitch. So that's one of the good things about that. So if you guys do happen to mosey on over there and like what you see there, why not help me out and subscribe? It would mean a hell of a lot to me, and I very much appreciate it. Likewise, if you're on my YouTube channel watching this and would like to see where I do all my stuff live, you can follow the link in the description as well as on the channel banner to get to my Twitch page. As always, drop a comment on stuff you guys would like to see me do next, or things you think I could do better with, or just to pop in and say hey, and I hope you're all having a great day or a great night wherever in the world you are. Peace out, everyone. Have a great one. So expensive. I want it. Most advanced jet in the world, or one of them, well, that we know of, that's classified and not declassified. There'll be 6th gen fighters already that, like America have, and probably Russia. And I hearted this one because this is the jet that my country had like 20, 30 years ago. We don't have any jets now since those. MiG-15. They should add a MiG-21 fish bed. That'd be really cool to see how they handle that with the jet cone up front, retracting and sticking in, going in and out, retracting and detracting. I think that means the same thing, retracting and detracting. Love that TBM. Diamond DA40, the Daiha TBM 930. So good, and it's got such a good range for something so small. So slow that though, half the speed of the TBM, but a nice aircraft. Puny bloody range, and look at the speed, it's so bad, and it's a turboprop. It's worse than these piston engines. Beechcraft King Air 350. 2 turboprops, not bad either. Speed. It's a Cessna 208 Caravan. I really do need to try and learn to fly this one too, like with the autopilot and flight planning and stuff. It would be so cool. Let's see what the liveries are for this. Haven't flown this before. This plane has some really nice liveries. Look at that. Beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. So if we click on this diamond, the Diamond DA62, let's see what livery she has. Default, I think that's the one that you get, that the plane comes as. And the TBM's got a really stellar livery too. Oh, that's quite nice. Throttles for both engines, because it's turboprop, it's pretty much automatic. It's automatic torque stuff with the blade pitch. Very lovely. Trim wheel there. I'll show you guys the day here. TBM 930. They've got a 940 and a 950 out now, I think. Bloody expensive planes. Because it's like luxury. It's a luxury bloody plane, this. And it's the world's fastest single turboprop engine plane. I can imagine what some World War II planes, how fast they would have been if they had this engine technology in it. They would have been able to fly higher and faster than anything else, apart from jets. I can imagine if they retrofitted a Spitfire or a Mustang with one of these engines in it. That would be glorious, instead of like a 2,000 horsepower V12, supercharged or turbocharged, to help with the thin air up high. don't know how much horsepower these are, but they don't need to be too much because they've got gearboxes and stuff. But it's such a beautiful livery. Handles like a dream too. Keep pressing the wrong button. I want to sit on the jet. Here we go. FA18EF Super Hornet. Wow. It's a single seat version, so it's the F version. The E version is the dual seat or tandem seat. Oh, that. And I didn't even realise that about the Super Hornet. It's got little ventral cannons type stuff. So on the I don't know what view that is. So can I zoom in? So next to the cockpit, on either side, how you have the sort of blended wing stuff. On top of those, behind the black part, there's little flaps. When you want to roll, they'll stick up to deflect airflow as well. That's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm getting carried away here. I've already we've been streaming this for long enough, 3 hours, and I've got stuff to do, so I shall bid you all a farewell until the next one. And we might muck around with this, or I'll try to make a point in looking up some tutorials on how to utilize it properly for like the autopilot and stuff. I have seen some stuff to do with it, but it's not like a traditional autopilot like we just had in the Boeing and the airliners, how they follow the waypoints themselves. Whereas this one, once you get to a waypoint, you have to tell it to go to the next one. You have to do all that manually, which is, as you can imagine, would be tedious and annoying. And the real aircraft, I'm pretty sure, wouldn't be that draconian. It would have a follow waypoint mode. But I can see the benefit of having like a manual waypoint mode in certain circumstances and situations. So you can plot out your whole route, like going into somewhere for a combat exercise, and then you put your waypoints to go all the way back, and then you just manually put the say you want to go to waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as you get to them, and then you stop to do your exercises in the area of operations, and then once you're done with that, you select the autopilot to go to the next waypoint, which starts on your path back. You could do that anyway, just disable autopilot or disable lateral navigation or whatever. But anywho, peace out everyone, have a great one.